Good morning, Matt 2 Crew. This is Mr. Pratt here with your Wednesday, March 3rd asynchronous agenda. Got a couple things to look at today as we continue our progress on our final projects and just a little bit of background work that we want to do to get ourselves prepared there. For those of you that are coming in to work in the shop today, remember your digital notebook is the only thing that you need to submit on Schoology. We're looking for posts for the 25th, 26th, the first, second, and third. So 5 posts total equaling 25 points for your weekly participation grade. Those of you that are choosing to work remotely through Schoology today, in addition to the digital notebook submission, you have 2 assignments to complete today. One is a discussion board on portable sawmills. So you're going to have a chance to go shopping today, looking at different ways we can produce lumber on our own, kind of in a DIY fashion. Some ways are a little bit more costly than others, and so I'm going to give you an opportunity to kind of compare some of the different types of portable sawmills that are out there to produce our own lumber. I'm giving you an opportunity to look at this because I think it's kind of neat to be able to see how lumber is produced. And sometimes we take for granted that we can pull a board off the rack. Thinking about our first project, now we make a mistake. Oh, sorry, go back to the drawing board or grab another board and recut that. Well, where does that lumber actually come from, and how do we produce that? So the discussion board is going to give you an opportunity to do some digging, some research on your own, and provide us with the best portable sawmill you believe is out there on the market that we could potentially invest in. The second item for today, then, for those of you that are working from Schoology or working from home, is a final project draft parts list. So some of you have already started this, and I am happy to hear that. But some of you have not had an opportunity yet to work on this, and so this is your chance to really sit down and focus on your final project. What are those pieces that you need in order to create that final project? And then think about some of the joinery that we've talked about here in class. There's going to be some more discussions as we continue on throughout the rest of this marking period into the next marking period. So just keep in mind that these are a draft parts list. They're not going to be finalized when we sit down and have our meeting. That's really when that'll be finalized. So at the end of today's class time or Schoology day, you should have the discussion board done, your digital notebook submitted, and your draft parts list. And why I'm asking you to get your draft parts list completed now is so that way when we return to school on Thursday, you can sit down with me and have our meeting one-on-one to discuss your final project. Over the next couple weeks now, we need to start to begin this process so we can make sure that we have the materials we need to create those final projects for the start of 4th marking period. If you have any questions throughout the day, simply reach out to me through Schoology message. If we need to, we can set up a Zoom meeting as well. For those of you that are coming into the shop, you will still be expected to complete a draft parts list in order to have your meeting with me. So don't forget that you are not excluded from that activity, but you do not have to submit to the assignment, if that makes sense. So again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Looking forward to seeing you, those of you that are coming in the shop, and I will see the rest of you in school on Thursday. Have a great day, guys.